Good afternoon. I'm Brian Williams, Chief of Staff at Roger Williams University, and thank you for being with us today. We're real excited to share some exciting campus and university news in a historic moment for the university. To get us started and kicked off and welcome us into the school, I'm going to turn it to Dean Steve White to share his opening remarks before the president speaks. Thanks so much.
Thanks very much. Welcome, everyone. And as ever, thank you all for coming. It's tremendous to be able to gather here today in this space, the Alumni Circle, where the names of every graduate is attached at the center of our school, all around us here, for a special announcement by President Mialis. This space was the site of another special celebration 35 years ago this month, when the building was first opened. The architecture program first became nationally accredited, and soon after, our first graduating class completed their studies in May. There was a great celebration here that April, here in this space, of what had been established. What was then Roger Williams College received national recognition for its commitment to academic quality, design, and community. This contributed to a new trajectory for the university as a whole, as well as for our school. A compelling identity was established then that continues today in the community of our school. We've evolved in several areas of study and reach several times in the intervening years, and now include programs in architecture, historic preservation. The arts have been part of our school, art and architectural history, urban and regional planning. These together provide a strong foundation for today's gathering. It's great to be here together. Please welcome Yiannis Mialis, President of Roger Williams University. Thank you.
Thank you, Steve. And thank you all for coming for this very special day for our school. The story I'm about to tell you is also 35 years old. Not the story, actually, the beginning of the story. It was about then. I was a young assistant professor at Tufts University, and one of our most significant trustees was Bill Cummins. Those of you that are from Massachusetts, I'm sure you have seen the name all over buildings because he's one of the most major real estate developers in Massachusetts and in the country, as a matter of fact. So Bill and I shared a passion about entrepreneurship and business education. And Bill was always trying to convince Tufts to open a business school. Tufts resisted. And I started the whole entrepreneurship program at Tufts, which now has 500 students in it, and it has buildings and multi-million-dollar projects going on. And Bill had been also a big supporter of entrepreneurship at Tufts. And while I was at Tufts, actually, Bill made an agreement with Tufts to fund their veterinary school. Now it's the Cummins Veterinary School. And over the years, we became friends. And I went to the museum. He gave the museum $2 million to name the concourse. Hayden and I, whenever we go to Florida, we make a point to stop by and visit him and his lovely wife, Joyce, and have dinner. And sometimes we go dancing together. Not John Travolta dancing, but, you know, dancing. Since, of course, I came to Roger Williams, I talk about Roger Williams and how excited I am. And of course, Bill's interest is around architecture, engineering, and real estate, because that's what he does. So most of my conversation with him are focused around engineering, architecture, and real estate. And every single time we planned a dinner with Bill and Joyce, Bill sent me an email telling me we do not support anything outside of Massachusetts. Remember that. There's been nothing for Roger Williams. I said, don't worry, we're coming for dinner. So, and time after time, this happened. And of course, they are dear friends. But of course, we talked about Roger Williams every time. And there was one dinner, which I'll never forget, in Palm Beach. One lunch, actually, it was a lunch, when we started the conversation. And I talked about architecture, real estate. And Bill turned around and he said, we'll put together a $20 million partnership between the foundation and the School of Architecture. And it is an amazing gift for the university. It is by far the biggest philanthropic gift we have gotten in the university. It will open up new opportunities, philanthropic opportunities for the school. And having Cummings, somebody that has nothing to do with the university, make such a major investment shows how much the outside world starts seeing now Roger Williams and how appreciating not only Roger Williams for what it is, but what Roger Williams can become. So the Board of Trustees voted unanimously to rename the School of Architecture to the Cummings School of Architecture and Real Estate. But while the name is changing, the high-quality program in architecture, art and architectural history, planning and preservation will remain as strong as ever and become even stronger because of the support. So with having the Cummings name, one of the most prestigious names in the field, will, I'm sure, attract more attention to the school, more resources to the school, and more students to the school. So it's a great time for us to celebrate, and that concludes our announcement. Thank you.